Stardate 928729. I am a man struck with too many choices. Should I go out with the woman with the green skin and the tentacles coming out of her head, or the young Romulan woman and her pointy ears? I don't know what I shall do.
Captain, we're being hailed.
Well, Lieutenant, what are you waiting for? Please put them on screen.
Captain, sir, I must advise against this.
Tell me, Commander, what reason would you have for ignoring this call?
I know this man, sir. He is easily excitable.
Captain, we're being hailed even harder now. You're concerned as well as your surly attitude will be noted. Lieutenant, please put them on screen. I see. You don't say. Yes, I understand. Lieutenant, set a course for nostalgia.
Classic space!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, astronauts and astronettes. We have the original, the OG classic space giant spaceship, the Galaxy Explorer. This had two different set numbers depending on where in the world this was released. It is 497 on this box. It was also called 928. These classic space sets always had the set number as part of the set on a little printed brick there. So I'll give you guys a closer look. Classic space is a term that fans have come to call it. LEGO had originally marketed the line under LEGO Land, hence the LL in the part number. This set is from 1979. Classic space went all the way from 1979 to 1987. Anything before 1987 is considered classic space. But what sets it apart? Why is it so beloved? And where did it come from? Well, it came from the LEGO group, so question answered. Any set post 1987 is not considered classic space, and classic space had a few key differences from other space themes. Number one, the minifigures. The minifigures had the old style helmet. All later space sets would include the visors on the helmets. There was also no good versus evil in this line at all. There was no aliens versus humans, no cops versus robbers, or any factions whatsoever. It was just good old boys and girls out there exploring the vast, cold expanse of space. And they did it in style. Classic space sets look simple to us today, but at the time, it was mind-blowing. It introduced a lot of new pieces with higher details. It also introduced new colors for older existing parts. So classic space was the original trailblazer when it came to introducing new stuff for LEGO fans. Another thing it introduced was advanced building techniques. Before classic space, things were pretty much just brick on top of brick. There was a few things here and there. So let's dive in, you astronauts, and see what we have. This box here is pretty alright, I would say. There's a little tear there, and it's bent in the corner. I'm assuming price sticker there. This is I believe they call this the window box style. It has different build ideas. And you saw what you got. There's the original insert. Of course, those plastic baggies didn't come with the set. I mean, maybe the astronauts had them. They had lunches in them, but they didn't come in the set. And this is not torn. Let's carefully slide this plastic insert out. Away with you, plastic bags. Oh, that was an extra found in the set. This is in pretty good condition. Well, there is one tear there. And a little crease there, but pretty good so far. The thing that blew me away with this set is the instruction manual. This is in such good condition. Remember, this is 40 years old. 40. Pretty good. A little doggy-eared right there, but nice. Some creases. All right, look at this. If you watch this channel, you've seen me complain before how they don't tell you the difference between this and this. You just have to look at the pictures and make sure you find all the pieces, and hope that you do, because you could get much later in the instruction and realize you missed something. And they also don't highlight differences. This set, because it was the big one of the theme, and space in general had more advanced building techniques, they did tell you what was added in each step. See there? Why they didn't keep doing that for future sets, I guess they figured we just knew what we were doing as builders and they needn't bother. Of course, now we know that's a staple in even smaller sets. Probably, if I were to guess, the reason why is because they knew, since it's just gray on gray on gray, that it was going to be very difficult for people to tell what was being added. Also note they have this crater design in the back. They had to make it a sand color so it wouldn't make the build disappear. So they made the moon more of a sand moon. And there's some other classic space sets advertised on the back. It was only missing a handful of pieces, I think a walkie-talkie, some other old gray pieces that were really easy to replace. It had all of the specialty printed pieces, it had all that. I think I had to replace one helmet. It also had this piece. This is pretty much in pristine condition. This piece tended to break here, and this is perfect. There's not a crack in this, so I will be very careful. I had to dump some of the gray in hydrogen peroxide for a few hours to get the color back. It had yellowed a bit. So let's take a closer look and get into this classic space set. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Galaxy Explorer. Notice the LL928, that is the set number. All sets from this line had the part number on a printed brick. The LL is for Legoland. That's what they originally called this. There are no stickers in this set, so everything you see is a glorious print, including that awesome classic space logo. Yep, there's a little red spaceman in there. So this set does come with 2 red and 2 white classic space dudes. Or dudettes. They could be either or. So let's get into the minifigures first. Everyone's seen these, I'm sure. Classic little space dude with the classic helmet. Red pack, no printing except for his chest. I think everyone's seen these by now, see what they look like, know them very well. Again, this set has 2 white and 2 red. The other red is piloting the ship there. They're identical. Adorable. That's what they are, with their happy little smiles. We'll save the star for last. We have the classic base plate with our landing lights. They're attached only by these 2x2s to the classic crater moon plate. Moon plate. It just sounds funny. Moon plate. Of course, a lot of the classic space sets came with these trans yellow bricks. Those are 3 2x4s. This satellite here doesn't turn. A lot of the satellites did, but this one doesn't. It's just fixed in place. See how it's connected? Got a print there. Very simple construction for this little base. And we have our classic space prints that were in a lot of the sets. There's that super fancy antenna. They're getting cable TV up here. In case, you know, they need a break from exploring space. This little moon buggy. Or maybe this isn't the moon. Ooh, he's dirty. We'll have to clean him off. Comes with a gray air tank, or perhaps that's the fuel source for this little buggy. Very simple, very few pieces. He's got his original space, what is that, gun, scanner, scan gun. That's it for this guy. So on to the Galaxy Explorer. So all of these classic space sets had the gray and blue color scheme with a lot of trans yellow. Look at that large trans yellow plate there, and the large trans yellow slopes. They've got a little bit of color with the black and red, and big old engines there, antennae there. It's mirrored on both sides, so anything you see on this side is the same on the other side. This does open up, we'll get to that in a second. More of those trans yellow 1x4s. That's what it looks like coming at you. That's what it looks like cruising from above when it's hightailing it out of there. Back here, it's a little hard to get to, but that does open up. You could put something in there, but it would just rattle around inside. There's one on each side. Again, this is a print. This is a print. No stickers here. No siree, Bob. Close you. For this one, they use this tile piece to keep it from flopping open. There's enough friction where it wouldn't, but it does keep it nice and tight. But this opens up, and this lowers down. Let's get some light in there. So the idea is you land, lower that, and your moon buggy can deploy. Whee! And when he's done, he just drives up there, closes up, has perfect amount of space for him. Get it? Space. Was that a joke? I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. What's funny? Close it up. And it's ready to take off to explore another galaxy. This is awesome. I mean, I can't believe I'm holding this in my hands, seeing it with my own eyes. If you've seen the Lego movie, this is what the spaceship is all about. Benny's whole character is a nostalgic nod to this theme, but not only to that theme, but to this set. So he wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the Galaxy Explorer. Awesome. Oh, that's what it looks like from the bottom. Lots of landing pads and repulsor thrusts and other future words. I don't know what they mean. Let's land back on our landing pad. More pitch, more yaw. Perfect. You landed pretty close to that guy. Look, he's not even looking. OSHA's gonna call him. So quite an impressive spaceship. Spaceship. Remember, this is the OG. This is the original. The flagship set of the entire line. And it is glorious. And it will be on someone's shelf, I hope, soon. So thank you for watching. If you can, if you feel like it, if you want to, please share, like, and subscribe. We want to spread the word for all the Lego-y goodness that we have at the store. We have old stuff, we have new stuff, we got everything. So I will see you next time. Thank you.